Pay attention, you bastards.
Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back. So this Fuck the Streets movement has been getting so much back and forth. It's been getting so much pushback. For those of you who don't know or have not heard, 21 Savage, along with a few other guys, came out with a movement called Fuck the Streets, right? Basically saying, man, the whole street shit is dead. Let's focus on positivity. Let's not be after each other. Let's not be on some negative. Let's be on some positive, and let's push peace, right? So 21 Savage, really, to me, you know, like I said, it could have been other people that kind of, you know, was helping out with it or, you know, pushing it too. But to me, 21 Savage is the pioneer of it as of recent, right? So it's been getting a lot of pushback. So recently, Fivio Foreign came out and he was getting interviewed by academics. Fivio Foreign was like, academics, what makes you think 21 Savage is even a street nigga? What makes you think that? And then academics is like, you know, nah, like, you know, he a street nigga, like that's, you know, that's where he come from. He from Atlanta, this and that. You know what I mean? And he basically was saying like, yo, like, what makes you think that? Like, he ain't no street nigga to me. So him saying fuck the streets, he ain't nobody. You know what I mean? And along with a lot of other people, they've been saying the same thing. If you have not seen the clip, check it out real quick.
21 Savage is a street, bro.
He's just, bruh, stop it.
Street where?
The
Atlanta?
foil nigga, just stop it.
In Atlanta?
You could only be a street where you from. Like, Montana don't know if you're a street.
That's not true. It's not true. You're a certain type of and your name and your arm is going to be able to stretch to certain different parts of the world.
No, it's
different states.
Savage one of them. Honestly, like I'm not saying on some instigating. I'm saying
you are
that
instigator.
No, it's not instigating. Because it's really. I feel like I've seen enough, and obviously I don't see a lot like the shit that I hit. Like I could tell, I've never really been around Baby, but everything I've heard about Baby and how he roll and get down with, I know how they're going, right?
So at this point, 21 Savage ain't having it, right? So 21 Savage, he popped right back like, bro, y'all need to stop thinking this shit sweet. Because I'm pushing peace, y'all trying to make it seem like I'm a hoe or something. Y'all trying to make it seem like I'm not really him like that. Like I won't slap one of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta chill. If you have not seen that, you have not seen that clip, check it out real quick.
Fivio Foreign, shut your ass up. Stop saying my mother name. Don't think cause a nigga trying to change that. Man, y'all down somewhere, man. Straight up. If y'all walking around with a 38, don't say nothing to me about the street. Straight up. If y'all 35 or older and you been trying to rap since you was goddamn 17, 16, 15, don't say nothing to me about the street. You don't know nothing about the street. You ain't did nothing in the street. Straight up. Y'all talking about all this the street. Savage this, savage that, savage this. Savage just slapped the shit out one of y'all in real life. Y'all need to know this. Stop mother playing. Don't think, cause Savage on some positive that is, oh, let's talk about Savage every day. Let's talk about Savage all the. Nah, this ain't that. Y'all look at y'all ass whoop. Straight up. Fivio Foreign, shut your ass up.
So yeah, man, they've been back and forth going at it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it don't get off the internet. But it's been a lot of back and forth with the whole F the Streets movement. It's been a lot of back and forth because a lot of people are feeling like, bro, you're saying it when it's convenient for you, right? Even 6ix9ine came out, right? And 6ix9ine was like, bro, the only reason you got the F the Streets movement is because you trying to get back in good graces with Gunna.
The streets movement, because that's what we're. It goes hand in hand with people. They say you got to grow up, you got to mature.
You know why? Yo, Say Cheese, clip this right now. He just asked me the streets movement, right? Why couldn't it be streets in 2020? Huh? When I came home, it's the streets now when your man rap, right? So now it's the streets Now when it's convenient for us, for Atlanta, for us, the Spanish told, but when it's black tell, it's the streets. This shit traumatized us, bro. This shit brought so much pain to us, bro. Nah, hold your rat man down. It's not the streets. Why wasn't it the streets in 1996 when Biggie and Pop died? Right? It should have been the streets 1996 when one died in LA and the other died in Vegas. Be like, yo, bro, the streets is killing us as black folks. Oh, everybody quiet now, right?
Right, because Gunna's popping. He's the biggest thing out of Atlanta right now, and you know you want to do some work with him along with Young Thug. Y'all feel like, all right, Gunna popping, so let's say F the streets and let's come and let's be able to connect with each other again, because we not messing with the streets. We put the street shit aside, so you know let's do that. So a lot of people are looking at it from that perspective, right? 6ix9ine spoke on it and was saying that, right? And I get where you're coming from, because it's like you could have been said F the streets, you know? And again, I see both sides of it. You, on one side, you could have been said F the streets. You could have been like, nah, bro, this shit is dead. You know, too many people dying. You know, we got to stop doing that, whatever, right? But it seemed like you're doing it at a time where it's like, yo, I'm trying to link back with so and so, and you know, there's a divide in Atlanta because you know, Young Thug had a situation where he was quote unquote telling Gunna, quote unquote telling two of the biggest artists from Atlanta, they're looked at as snitches. So if we keep pushing the street movement, then you know we're not going to be able to stand on business and really rock with them, because we saying we don't mess with snitches. You know what I mean? So it's looking very opportunistic. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of people have been on 21 Savage's head. You know what I mean? And from the outside layer, it's like, yeah, F the streets, because too many people losing their lives. You know what I'm saying? Kids is losing their lives, right? A lot of people been saying F the streets, from Dirk to Herbo to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Different rappers. You know what I mean? And that's been a thing for a long time. But it's like you still making street music and you still glorifying what it is you're saying fuck, basically. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things where it's like you kind of got to figure out a way to do it in a way to make it make sense, because to be honest, it's looking corny. It's looking like you're saying it because you want to get an opportunity. And that's the reality. You know what I mean? Like on the other side of that, 21 Savage, I get exactly where you coming from. I hear where you at. You like, bro, because everybody, I feel like anybody in the streets, anybody that, and again, this person always saying that person not a street nigga, or this person always saying that person not a real nigga, whatever it may be. The fact of the matter is, it's all different type of street. It's all different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all relative to who you know what I'm saying, to what you look at as street. But the fact of the matter is this: that shit been dead a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never got into the shit for real, because it been dead. I never got into it because I felt like, nigga, I don't have time to slow my life up. Now, natural shit, when you a kid, there's more of some street shit because you're a kid, right? When you a kid, it's like, okay, I don't have nothing to really, I'm not tripping if I go get locked up. I don't really care because I don't have no real responsibilities. I don't have no real things to live for because I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a kid mentality. When you a full grown adult, if you anything over 2021 and you still talking about I'm a street nigga, it's like, bro, 9 times out of 10 you haven't grew up. And I don't care what you tell yourself. You know what I'm saying? It sounds cool. Oh no, you don't know. A lot of niggas love it. Oh nigga, well you not in the street because you don't know. Bro, I'm talking about being a fucking man. Being a man and having real responsibilities, you not worried about no street shit. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas who were really with street niggas that grew up You can see the difference because a nigga's like, bro, I'm worried about my kids. I'm worried about family. I'm the breadwinner of my family. You know what I'm saying? And it was a guy on Instagram that came out. He said some real shit. He had like a little video he made, and he was like, "You be thinking the street niggas is really the wild niggas. They just with it, but really, bro, you just a bum. If you have a mentality where you a crash out over nothing, you're a bum. You have nothing real going on. When you got real shit going on, you got bills to pay, you got a family you taking care of, you the breadwinner of your whole family. Your mindset totally different. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga that's a crash out on some dumb shit that's considered the street nigga, he'll be like, bro, he feel like he the toughest thing moving. He feel like, bro, everybody's scared of him. The whole time, the real tough nigga is the nigga that's like, bro, I'm clocking in. I'm clocking in to get some legitimate money. I'm building legitimate businesses. You know what I'm saying? You thinking a nigga scared of you. Nigga will kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how people think. You know what I'm saying? That's on that level of like, bro, I don't care about no street shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of street niggas don't understand that until so and so get murdered. Until they lose this person. Until they realize the homies that you thought was loyal or that you thought had your back or you thought would stand up, they turn snitches. You know what I'm saying? Then they start to say, oh, damn, this street shit is dead, bro. But if you in your mid 20s, 30s, 40s, and you just now saying that, you ain't grow up, bro. And niggas that's older than that still talking about, nah, bro, because I've seen a lot of niggas, nah, bro, I'm never gonna say fuck the streets. Any nigga that is thinking like that, it's like, bro, you not growing up. Because again, what 21 Savage is getting at is common sense. It's common sense, right? It's, bro, we losing too many people. This person went to jail. That person passed away. This person snitching. What are we being loyal to? This shit leading us down a goofy ass road, right? And again, it takes longer for some people to realize that. But that's what he's saying. What road are we going down, man? Fuck this, fuck the dumb shit. Let's get some money, right? So the people that sitting back saying, well, he not a real street nigga, man. He talking about fuck the street. I would never say fuck the streets raised me, this and that. And I'm not gonna point anybody out, you know what I'm saying, and say no names, but y'all know who y'all are. Y'all sound like some old ass goofy niggas. Y'all sound like some old ass goofy niggas. They're sitting there watching a young nigga say, or a younger nigga, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, look, you know what? I'm growing up. And you like, man, nah, he a bitch, this and that. He ain't nobody. And you 40 years old. Anything over 30 and you're watching a younger dude, then you say, you know what? I'm falling back. You're a lame. Like, that's the reality. You can sit there and play that game all the time. Oh, no, bro, because, well, you not a street nigga, so how you gonna speak on it? Bro, you're a lame. You're a grown-ass loser, nigga. It don't matter how much money you get. You're a grown-ass loser. Why? Because if you can't say to yourself, at 30, now I'm talking about the older niggas, 30 plus. If you can't say to yourself as a grown ass man, 9 times out of 10 with kids, 9 times out of 10 with nieces and nephews, 9 times out of 10 with cousins, 9 times out of 10 with little brothers, with kids that's looking up to them as a fucking role model. If you can't say to yourself, I feel where little homie coming from about the fuck the street shit, cause this shit don't lead nowhere. If you can't say to yourself that, nigga, you a grown ass fucking loser. However you put it, you a grown ass fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? And it's too many people. It's too many grown people that's 30, 35, 40, 50. That's like, man, nigga, this is where I'm from, bro. It is what it is. I signed up for this. You have nothing going on if that's how you really thinking. The little money that you're getting, that you're putting on social media at 30, 40, 50 years old, that you're counting up online, it's not no real money. If you're 30, 40, 50 and older and you're not talking about real money, talking about real businesses and real property and talking about credit and talking about real shit, paying for college or whatever the case may be, helping your kids start businesses. If you're not talking about legitimate shit at 30, 40, 50, you're a fucking loser. You fucking failed at life. Accept it. And if you're sitting here saying, oh, well, nah, bro, it's because you don't know. Shut up. You're the reason why a lot of these young niggas don't have nobody to look up to. You're the reason why a lot of these young niggas still are thinking stupid. You're the reason why a lot of these young niggas that died and went to jail and are taking after you because you're a grown-ass goofy that never clicked to say, you know what? Man, this ain't shit, bro. Because you're still trying to be the young guy. You're still trying to be the guy posted up on the block and, oh, I'm the big homie that has nothing going on. You're a grown fucking loser. So, again, shout out 21 Savage. Whether Fivio Foreign saying he's a real nigga or he's really a street nigga, whatever it is, I feel the movement and I feel what he's trying to do. I just think that don't do it to be opportunistic. Do it because it's the real and right shit to do. Because you're getting older and you're trying to lead the youth in a different direction. As always, man, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.